I think when I think about youth engagement in Jainism, there's sort of two separate things. I think one is engagement with like the Jain principles and Jain community, and the second is engagement with the derasar. And in YJA, we work with kids between the ages of 14 and 29. And over the past few years, we've just seen an exponential rise in the number of kids who are interested in that community and in those values. And meanwhile, I do see that, derasars, they're located in every community. Sometimes it's hard for people to connect at a national scale all the time. And so those local touch points are extremely important. And so it's very valuable to continue figuring out how to engage people at the derasar level. But just thinking about the first group for a second, like what makes it so that people like want to get involved in YJA or like want to connect more with fellow Jains or connect more with their values? I think it's because they find a community that represents them and looks like them. And sometimes within the derasar, my personal experiences is that often the leadership doesn't have as many young people in it, doesn't have as many American-born people on it. It's harder to see yourself in those spaces and feel like this is a space that belongs for me. Similarly, I think we talk about how we want to, follow more Jain values and apply them in our real life and apply them to social justice issues. And I think that is topics that really resonate with youth, but they want to see more of in derasars. Like, can we see a derasar going fully like carbon neutral? Can we see a derasar offering only vegan food? Can we see a derasar, like Arpita is saying, go on these volunteering trips and do active seva in the community? If we find that those same touch points that are resonating with people through the YJ communities are also present in the Jain communities, we see more gender and age diversity and geographic diversity in Jain leadership, then those start feeling like spaces where youth actually empathize with, resonate with, and feel like they belong in. So I think that as a side effect of all these things, we will have more fun activities. We will have bachelor sessions that aren't focused on memorization, but it's important to get at the core of the issue, which is like, how do we fundamentally change the structure of these organizations to better reflect the youth and what they care about?